My videos are for entertainment only. All source materials in my videos are from the public domain and comply with the USA Fair Use and UK Fair Dealing Guidelines. Hi everyone, Celt News here. Prince Harry and Meghan's attendance at the Field of Remembrance and Harry doing the walk to place his poppy. I have it on good authority that they were supposed to both do this walk together. I don't know whose decision that was, but they were supposed to make the walk together, and it was going to be an emotional thing for him, even though he's probably forgotten that he did that walk some years ago, so why would this time be particularly emotional for him? But she was supposed to support him and walk with him. It was either going to be both of them or just her, and it was going to be a sort of passing of the torch moment and being handed to her in a very sort of dramatic and emotional way. And she was then supposed to comfort him. You know, we would probably see the rubbing of his back and all that to really play on people's emotions and sympathy. And somebody decided that that was not a good idea. And they realised that it would create a major backlash with all that's gone on with their documentary, that their popularity is not that good. So they scrapped the plan. So thank goodness they did. Can you imagine if that happened? And they both did this walk and she was rubbing his back and being all sympathetic and Harry would be probably crying. It doesn't bear thinking about. So thank goodness that somebody came to their senses and just got rid of that idea. And because this was allegedly changed at the last minute, Meghan needed to be told step by step what to do and not to go forward when Prince Harry went forward. And you can actually see the man that was appointed to keep an eye on her, watching her like a hawk to make sure she didn't step out when Harry did. And when you can tell that it's a struggle for her, I think you can see that it's been a change of plan and she's looking really as though she's concentrating very hard, as if she is so afraid of putting her foot wrong. She must have been told at the last minute, you do not mess this up, you know, you've got to get this right. And to be serious, not to be sort of laughing and joking and looking for the cameras. So because she's been trained, or it's second nature to her to always look for the camera. It's something she must have been taught to do as a child because she grew up learning all about that by going on set where her father was working. So she would have always been aware that you look for the camera. She must have heard that growing up as well, you know, knowing where the camera is, look for the camera, second nature. So if she has to not look at the camera or be told not to look at the camera, she's really fighting against what is second nature for her. So she did it. She didn't look at the camera and she watched this man to see when to put the poppy in, how to do it. And she didn't put a foot wrong. She looked the part. People are saying that she wore her belt up high and her coat open in the same way as when she was at Eugenie's wedding. So people are sort of saying she's probably wanting to appear pregnant this time. As I said, she didn't put her foot wrong. Did, when she stepped back, turn slightly sideways, and she was supposed to step backwards without turning sideways, but maybe it was just to find the right spot. So yeah, but you could tell that Harry was looking tense to make sure she did it right, and the people around her, the men around her were looking and staring as if, you know, don't turn around. You've got to keep facing in the right direction. So it's a relief that was the ultimate decision regarding this ceremony, because who knows what would have happened if they'd both gone up together. I dread to think, fumbling over who would be putting their poppy in first, and yeah, it doesn't bear thinking about. So thank goodness that didn't happen, but I think it showed that it was a last minute change. The Field of Remembrance was first held in 1928, organised by an officer of the British Army in the First World War. And this person, George Arthur Howson, was founder and chairman of the Poppy Factory. So over the years, the royal family have taken part in this remembrance, and it's always been a very sombre occasion. They would use small little wooden mallets to hammer the poppies in. Again, can you imagine if Meghan and Harry had a wooden mallet each and were hammering these poppies in? If they had to do this together, doesn't bear thinking about. Let's hope Camilla gets well soon. I don't blame Camilla for cancelling the Remembrance Sunday because she really needs to stay strong. People are saying she will make it on Sunday for the Remembrance. Let's hope she does, if she's well enough. And people are saying that Meghan will be trying to take her place. I don't see how, because Catherine would be taking her place. If anybody would, it will probably be Catherine with the Queen. So let me have your thoughts on this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, just one more thing. I just want to thank those that have so kindly donated. I'm so surprised and I'm so grateful. Thank you again. Have a great weekend and see you in the next one. Bye.